Welcome to high school basketball coverage from VTV 6. I'm John Nerdin, and with me is Brett Brook. We have a great matchup tonight between the Union Cougars and the American Leadership Academy Eagles. So, Brett, looks like we got a good game. Kind of important for the Union ladies. They lost one on Tuesday to Juab and need this one so that they still have a chance to get first place. So they've got to win the next two to take region. So this is an important game for them. And ALA doesn't come all the way to Roosevelt to lose. You know, they came here to play some basketball, see what they can do.
Definitely, John. You know, it's senior night here in Roosevelt. So they're going to be shouting out one of their best seniors here. Coach Hoops was telling me that they are going to be talking about Weaver, number 24. It's going to be her last home game. So they're actually, she has a sister on the team as well, and they're going to be starting them tonight together.
Excellent. So we did get a hold of Kyle Purvius, ALA's coach, and he gave us the starting lineup of number 2, Megan Edwards, number 3, Nicola Huff, and then
Nikayla. He pronounced it
you.
Nikayla. He told me that.
Number 12, Skylie Edwards, number 24, Jessica Henstra, and number 32, Becca Carroll. And then we asked him for his keys to the game, and he said, do not overplay on defense. And that's always something that you get beat on if you overplay the back door or just a beat. And then he said, control the boards. And I think that's always, you know, every coach could have that as one of the top 3 keys to the game, every single game in high school basketball. But controlling the board against Union, not giving them that extra look, that extra shot, that would make a big difference for them. And then he said, get out in transition, run the ball. I don't know if you want to run against these ladies because they'll run back on you. So we'll see how that works out for them. What did Coach Hoops have to say?
So Coach Hoops, keys to the game, says play good man-to-man defense, you know, and that is key in any basketball game, is not getting beat, but helping out as well with the man-to-man defense, knowing when to help. He wants ball pressure all night. And me, personally, as a coach, I love the ball pressure. It picks the tempo of the game up, forces steals. It makes the offense uneasy, not being able to get into to set their offense up. So he says play our type of basketball. Run them. They are not very deep. So he recognizes their roster and how they're not deep. And I think they have 7 players, Coach Purvis was telling me.
And that's what I saw as Coach said his key to the game was get out in transition. And I think that the Cougars can run the ball pretty good, so be careful with that. So they're announcing some of the seniors and things that they contributed this year and giving out some flowers to the parents and appreciate all that the parents do for each of the kids. High school sports are a big dedication for a parent to support and expense and everything related to it.
Senior night's so fun too, John, to get the parents out. They, you know, sometimes you get those parents that they don't want no limelight, but they've got to get out here and they get to see stand next to their child playing the sport that they love, and it's so fun. So
I had 3 sons. I have 3 sons, and I always went to the banquet they had for drill over at Uinta, and all the parents had to get out there and they do this silly thing, and I'm like, at least I don't ever have to do that. So then my son turns a senior, and he decides to be the manager for the drill team. And we have to go out and do the little stupid thing, so I had to get out there and do some little dance thing. Oh, it was horrible.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm one of those parents that would rather not be out there.
So great view here. This is my first time being in this complex, John, so I like this view they have us set up with.
Yeah, the one thing you'll love is if they get the band here. It's pretty loud.
Is it?
It's in your face. Well, looks like we're going to stand up for the national anthem. Hey, we'll take a break and be back with the start of this game.
Some of the most important diagnostic tools in medicine today are in the radiology department. At Ashley Regional Medical Center, there are many modalities to choose from: CAT scans, nuclear medicine, MRI, 4D ultrasound, digital mammography, bone density scanning, and a totally digital format. The technicians at Ashley Regional are highly trained and are well known for their great customer service skills. If you need an x-ray of any kind, ask your physician to send you to Ashley Regional Medical Center for quality results.
Founded in 1946 by the Savage family with a single truck, today, Savage is the leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries. We are a proud sponsor of high school sports coverage and the community here in the Uinta Basin.
Welcome back to Union High School, where we're just announcing the starters to the fans in the stands, and then we'll get ready for the start here, Brett.
No, super excited. I like the uniforms that the Eagles are rocking. It reminds me of the Olympic team uniforms there.
There you go. Little red, white, and blues.
And now starting for your Union Cougars, a junior, number 5, Tori Ross.
So I sure like Tori Ross. Littlest of them all, but she plays like she's a lot bigger than that.
So Tori Ross and Kennedy Ross, cousins and best friends, so I like that.
Number 10, a senior, Kennedy Ross. And number 21, a senior, Isla Hoover.
So it looks like they're going to start seniors then.
Senior night, John. Final home game for these girls.
Sure, and normally you'd see Carly Blake, a junior, starting, scoring a fair bit of points there, so I'm sure she'll get in shortly and do the thing she does. She's one of their big post players.
Definitely, Coach paying respect to the senior girls tonight, and respectfully so. So jumping right in here, John, looking for a great game.
And the Utes come right out with it. Tori Ross with the ball.
A good pass.
Oh, and the first shot
nice
missed, but that's a
rebound.
great rebound.
Oh.
And it stays with Union.
All right, let's see
So-
if they've got a trick up their sleeve.
So Bailey Willie in there not getting a ton of time in the game I covered before. And that second three-point shot for Ross. Kennedy just drained a bunch of them one game, maybe against Carbon. And not feeling it quite as heavily tonight.
So playing man defense and
And
nice
another good rebound from Bailey.
pushing the ball up.
And Weaver lost that one there, a little inside. Look, trying to go to Kennedy Ross. Just a little quick on the pass. And you see that is man-to-man with a little trap in the corner.
Oh, good defense. Oh,
And she does all right. You know, a
miscommunication.
little nervous, trying to push it a little.
Beautiful pass. Oh, and she'll get the foul.
You know, and they get that one deep into Weaver, and she does. Goes up strong underneath. And so a couple outside looks and an inside look.
So So that foul was on number 3.
And the stalemate at 0 has not been broken. Nikayla, is that how you say that?
Nikayla Huff. Oh, nice rebound.
Got to go up with it here pretty quick.
3 seconds. So everybody just trying to get dialed in here on senior night.
Yeah, and both teams playing pretty tough right now defensively. And there's an errant pass from ALA. See
So-
Kennedy standing out saying, let's have the ball right here, let's just play.
So Union applying the full court press. Nice pass at the elbow. Passes up the shot. Nice dish.
And you know, I like that.
Nice dish, John.
Tori has the idea that, you know, hey, let's go ahead and shoot a three-pointer instead of shooting it.
And
She shot fakes, goes in, and just pulls all the defense to her, and then dishes. That kid is just really sees this game well. And another full court pressure, and same result for both teams.
And 23 is going to check in. Ellie Tavort. So referees saying the ball was
touched, so it's going to be taken out on the side instead of underneath.
wide open, and drains it.
Drains the third one, so not bad.
Kennedy Ross.
And full court
Great
pressure
pressure.
again. And it's stolen
it's-
again, but stepped out of bounds, Weaver did.
Nice hustle on 21. And that's Aislinn Weaver, right, John?
Yes, sir. And there's a 30-second timeout. No, they're going to go full, looks like. So we're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be right back.
Come to 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant, longest running restaurant in Vernal, with that home-style cooking you love. We're here to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we also cater events, with prices you just can't beat. Stop in the gift shop and get something special while you're here. Locally owned in downtown Vernal since 1933. Like us on Facebook. You can go to 711ranchrestaurant.com, and we'll see you soon.
Welcome back to Union High School, where we've got the Union Cougars playing a full court press.
Oh, and beautiful job. Nice hustle, good dish. Tori gets it back out.
And that's the fourth three-point
Beautiful.
attempt.
That girl is on fire.
Kennedy Ross just confident. She's got all the confidence in the world. And again, Cougars just trapping with tenacity.
Eagles definitely have their hands full tonight with this pressure by the Cougars.
Something on the court there. The official helps clean that up.
Well, I think it was from number 10, Kennedy Ross. It was probably a dime because she's been dropping them all day.
Well said, Brett. That's a little three-point shot, a little short. And another one up. Long shot, long rebound.
21 on the push.
Weaver. And then Ross kicking it over to Ross. Tori again going inside to Bailey. Pops it out to the other Weaver.
Good ball movement here by the Cougars.
Very good. And just a good look.
They're going to call over the back on that.
Yeah, they are going to call Bailey with a little over the back. But Union just says, well, we'll stay right here and keep playing full court pressure then.
I like the tenacity of Bailey Willie. Oh, beautiful steal. Oh, she couldn't keep her hands on it, though.
I think she was going to travel, so she elected to let that go. Tori with a great just step in front and steal the ball.
Oh, beautiful. Good hands.
And Weaver with just a good touch. Another
Beautiful
good block.
defense. Oh, toughness out of, was that 33?
Ellison Weaver.
Ellison Weaver. Did you see the toughness out of that girl?
She's just a beast under there right now. Tori's going to bring this one up, see what they can set up. Looks at coach, gives her the play.
So the Cougars definitely settled down now, playing their offensive game, moving the ball beautifully, John. Good cut.
You know, and that was like just helter-skelter ball, but Bailey needed to shoot that. That was the right thing to do there. It looked like she might have got fouled, but not enough to get called. The defense right now, the man-to-man defense that Union's putting on is tenacious.
No, has the Eagles in disarray, and they can't even
well,
find a shot right now.
You know, and the shots that they are taking are quick and hurried. Ross to Ross.
Beautiful.
Down into it, Ellison.
She calls back for it. Good move. Good solid move, but just rolls
and
out.
that's
Another rebound.
Good rebound by.
That's Aislinn Weaver. She'll go shoot two. So foul on number 3. That's 2 on Nikayla Huff. Quick 2 fouls.
Just a little heavy on that shot. Got a couple of substitutes in. Regan Anderson in for Ellison Weaver, and it looked like someone came in for Tori.
Lindy Miller.
There we go.
Lindy Miller checks in. Finds the bottom of the net on that shot, and they are not going to let up.
No, that pressure D is still on. And when you go to the sideline and then turn like that, and that's where you get the ball stolen. And look at that, 5 Union players rebounding.
Good push.
A quick push, and they are pushing the ball.
That is beautiful. If she makes that shot, that is just textbook offense, John.
High post, turn and shoot. Little loosey-goosey on the D.
Oh, and she can't keep her hands on it. So number 2, that was Megan Edwards with the quick dish, but
hey, a quick thanks to one of our sponsors. The Ute Tribal Enterprises is proud to sponsor VTV6's live coverage of Uinta Basin High School basketball.
oh, good, beautiful
And there
left
you
hand.
go.
That was with the left hand.
Like, this is going the way of Union right now. You know, they lost that game to Juab, and you knew they were either going to come out flat again or they were going to come out and just put the whooping on ALA. And looks like the starters aren't going to get very many minutes tonight.
Good defense on 24 there that just checked in, Lindy Miller.
Lindy Miller, you can see her. You can spot her from a mile away with those bright pink shoes on.
I love the loud shoes, John.
Well, that was close to a backcourt, too.
I thought it was. Look at them swarming.
Miller ends up with it.
So Lindy dished to the corner. Calling for the ball. Number 14 down in there, Reagan Anderson.
Oh, that looked like Blue hit it out to me, but no argument from Regan.
Couple subs coming in, John. Who do we got?
Blake, number 15, came in, and
Carly Blake. And 23, that's J.C. Bastian.
we got the pressure down the floor, and there's what Blake does.
Great
you know,
rebound. And we've got a dish up the court. Can she finish? Oh, and she's all over.
And that's a big foul. Look at that. I like it. I like the hustle. You see J.C. Bastian just running down there. Get up. Come on. Let's go, Regan.
And number 12, that's Skylie Edwards, and she puts the hammer on her, making sure she's not going to finish that layup.
No, it starts to get a little frustrating when you haven't scored, and we're down to almost 2 minutes of the quarter.
So the Eagles yet to get on the board. So gets the roll there. That's Reagan Anderson.
How many steals do we have? There's a foul out the side there. L&L Motors, we are here for all your service and sales needs, offering pickup and delivery services of your vehicle to either our Vernal or Roosevelt location.
So Lindy get her first foul. And there it is.
Stop, pop, they got on the board, 14-2.
That was a beautiful shot too. Had a screen and opened up the jumper for her.
And the ball is just moving with some serious pace for the Cougars.
Yeah, great ball movement.
Now it's moving pretty good for ALA as well.
And she's gonna tear it up, and they
Miller
put
with another steal.
And she's not gonna let up. She's going. And she's gonna
she
get in one,
drains
John.
it. She just gets an and one going hard to the hole. Strata Networks is proud to help bring you live coverage of local. Hey, while I'm reading this reader, you see the L&L Motor replay there. Local sports enjoy reliable coverage and unbeatable speeds from the company that brings you more local cell sites than any other carrier. Nationwide 4G LTE coverage and the latest smartphone and mobile devices. Strata Networks.
So Lindy can't get the three-point play there, but man, beautiful
So,
hustle.
With all that work, Coach is going to talk to her for just a minute, put Tori Ross back in.
And these Eagles in disarray, just trying to get across half court. And there we go again. What's going to happen here, John? Little shake and bake.
And you see Carly Blake with the nice rebound. She's going to go shoot some free throws. While she's shooting those free throws, let's talk a little bit about Ashley Regional Medical Center. They're a level 4 trauma center. This means there is a dedicated trauma team with extensive training to assist you with cases in the ER. Ashley Regional will open their new women's center in this month, February of 2018. Ashley Regional welcomes Dr. Alex Driggs, general surgeon, to the staff, and Ashley Regional is a Joint Commission accredited facility.
They're rocking and rolling over there on that building then, huh?
Yes, sir.
So beautiful. Hits both of the free throws. That's Carly Blake.
And Miller gets a touch on the ball.
I love this style of play, John.
It's fun, isn't it?
Just full speed ahead, all day, every day, not letting up.
I see Reiser came in for Tori Ross. Oh, there's a little carry.
And that's great defense. That, you've got to give that up to that's Lindy again with the great feet.
Tori Ross has a little injury this year. I don't know if that, Coach just resting his best players. Got a big game coming next week. And it's not bad to get a little rest up by 16 in the first quarter.
Definitely. Good pass
Anderson,
inside out.
Post-to-post passing. I love it.
Threads a needle on that pass.
Shoot that, Blake. JC just calmly handling
are
business.
you kidding me? Oh, man, that was a beautiful pass. Beautiful pass.
That was it, and there's no let up on this full court pressure. It's still coming.
24 will check out.
Coach Hoops says, you either can or you can't. One way or the other. We're going to find out.
No, and as a coach, you've got to figure it out. You've got to figure out who are the ones that are going to be able to help break this press and step up.
Making shots is going to make a difference too.
And this pressure has just disrupted their whole game plan. They just haven't been able to set up their offense. Everything's just been hurried.
Every shot is hurried for sure.
So good penetration there, but comes up short. And she's going to push the ball quick.
Just throwing it up. And there's an early offense three-pointer.
That's going to stay here. Oh, and he going to go the other way with it. Okay.
Nothing wrong with taking that to the hole, but if you're used to shooting threes, and that's the new NBA, that's the new basketball. Shoot a lot of three-pointers. And you know, even if your percentage is down, sometimes it makes a lot of sense. You know, you get 3 points, and it's a
Beautiful steal.
a dagger.
Beautiful steal, and she gives it up.
That's good.
Oh,
That's
and we
good
can't
2-on-1
finish on it.
basketball.
Get it
Well,
back.
there you go. That was a great steal from
And one.
Oh, wow, from Reiser.
Lot going on there. Maybe we'll see on the LNL replay what had happened, but there was multiple beautiful passes by the Cougars there.
With a minute and a half left, we do see the LNL motor replay. Inside pass. And just an up and under. Nice take from Lindy Miller. She missed that one.
So Lindy Miller making her presence be known out here tonight.
7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant is proud to sponsor VTV's live coverage of Uinta Basin High School basketball. Next time you're in Vernal, stop by for the best food in the Basin.
I like the ribs personally, John. But my wife doesn't let me get them because she says I make too much of a mess.
You sure it's the mess that she's worried about?
I don't know.
Hey, that's the quarter. Let's take a break.
At Strata Networks, we believe that today's children are tomorrow's future. Each year, we award nearly $50,000 in scholarships to graduating seniors. Sponsor a group of juniors to attend the UREA Youth Leadership Challenge at Snow College. And send a group of students to explore Washington, D.C. as part of the FRS Youth Tour. This year, one of those students could be you. Apply now for scholarships and youth programs at stratanetworks.com.
We're greedy. We want to win it all. We want to be the best. We've got to be strong. You got to be fast, and you got to have a gas tank that's so deep that you can't be broken.
Welcome back to Union High School, where we still got full court man-to-man, looks like. They did switch off, so maybe we're zone. 2-3 zone.
Yep, looks like they're in the zone now.
Changing things up just a little bit. The bank is open late tonight.
Yes, it is. You got to call that, John, in most states.
Well, Union still starts off pretty hot. Blake taking it to the hole, countering that deep three-pointer from ALA. And they have worked on their defense. Goodness, they move their feet well.
Yes, they do, and that's a travel.
A little drag of the pivot foot. Gets 3 whistles from all 3 officials.
It's just good to see they're on it. And she felt bad about it.
Usually you never believe that you travel, but she knew she did there.
Good cross-court pass. Penetration. Oh, and just off the mark.
Miller, the shortest one out there, gets the touch on it.
I love that. So we got a full lineup coming back in now.
Well, I think that was 3 of them got subbed out. Not quite wholesale, but close. Tori Ross, Weaver. Blake stays in. Bailey's in. And is that Kisner? Nope, it's Reiser Kaylee.
Oh,
there's another travel. And that's good.
Great
you know,
defense.
Weaver gets her hand on the ball and just forces a travel.
Yeah, Aislinn had great hands on that. Looking to seal her down low.
That was almost double triple A. The ref was sitting right there, so it must not have been, but.
Oh, little aired pass. Who's going to come up with it?
And Weaver just goes and battles for the ball.
She wanted it more.
Bailey wanting the ball.
Good move.
And then it's basically a pass to Blake.
Oh, can't get it.
Who passes it to herself, and then she gets fouled. She's going to shoot some free throws. No.
We got a jump ball and a foul. We got a jump ball and a foul. I think they're going to call the foul.
So they're going to call the foul.
Yeah, I'm going to call a foul on me, John, here personally.
Moon Lake Electric, in operation since 1938. Owned by the people they serve, Moon Lake is a cooperative, not privately owned. Providing power to the area since 1938. Find and like them on Facebook. Hey, and we got a great sponsor in Savage. The family founded the company in 1946 with a single truck hauling coal and timber in Utah. Today, they're a leader in the supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries, including electric power generation, coal production, oil refining, railroad, chemical, oil field downhole services, and other industries.
So Carly Blake hits both of those free throws.
Carly's playing good tonight. That's 6 points off the bench.
Well, Kennedy Ross in her final home game.
You say that final home game. Are you meaning final regular season? Because is there a chance they could have a playoff game here?
Is there?
I think so. Haven't really looked up the stats there, but yeah, I think so.
Oh,
little travel. Caught that ball on her hip and just kept on rocking on.
and good defense by the Eagles.
Still the full court man-to-man.
She'll take the shot. Can't find any rim on that one.
Kennedy Ross with the rebound there.
Oh, and that'll be tipped out, it looked like.
It was tipped. Bailey must have also got a touch on that one as well.
So Becca Carroll, she'll take a quick breather.
And just a junction jumper, Ross to Ross. Ross rebounds. Tori Ross bringing the ball up.
And she's
And
just gonna penetrate.
She goes
through
coast to coast. Bailey with a nice rebound, kind of falls down. Riser with rising up at the three-point line, but just a little short there. Maybe he got blocked on that one.
Yeah, I think number 12,
But
Skyly Edwards, got a piece
She
of
gets
it.
a steal, gets a little help from Tori.
Oh, and,
Oh,
she
and two
pushes
hands
her.
in the back. Two
Oh.
hands in the back, no call. And you know, it's hard as a ref. You're a human being. A team's down 22-5 in the first half, and it's a little hard to call the ticky-tack fouls.
Yeah.
Like you might as if it was a tight game.
A little, and she's gonna walk with it as well, it looked like. It was a good pass. She couldn't get the ball down.
Ellison Weaver comes in. Riser went out. Kaylee Riser played pretty good there for a minute. Tori Ross bringing the ball up. Kennedy sneaks around the other side.
Nice pass. Oh, gets a hand on it. Number 12, good hustle. Oh, the old sneaky. Pulled the Waikiki sneaky on her. She didn't see her there.
Just nonstop.
And it's up, and
you know, I think Kennedy would do well to just get down in deep. She used some of her height to score some layups in this game. But when you're knocking down 2 out of 4, now 2 out of 5, it's still a pretty good percentage.
yeah, definitely a pure shooter.
Plus, it's pretty fun that way too.
So the Cougars just swarming them.
And there's a foul on the Cougars. Looks like Huff's going to go ahead and get a couple of free throws here. L&L Motors, one-stop shop for new wheels, tires, personalized accessories for your new or used vehicle. And we find you the best financing options, banks and credit unions. Proudly sponsoring Basin schools and promoting students to be active in their schools. Blake back in for Weaver, for Bailey.
So Huff just off the mark with that first one. See if she can hit this second one. And she'll bank it in.
So out of the 6 points, 4 of those came off of bank shots.
You know that they must practice those bank shots. Ooh, good move Down low, is she gonna get the roll? Beautiful left hand.
Weaver comes in and goes ahead and pulls it back out. There you go. Kennedy Ross, she's going to take a 1-on-1 now.
So
See how she does on her free throws today. Strata Networks is proud to support our local high schools. They are now accepting applications for their scholarships and youth programs. Visit them online at stratanetworks.com to apply. Applications are due March 2nd. Just a bit short with that one.
So Skylie Edwards has to check out with 3 fouls on her for the Eagles.
Blake and Ross playing great defense together. One helping the other, and then Weaver, who was that coming in there trying to make
Good
the steal?
defense, but reaches over, has all ball, but catches her on the shoulder a little bit.
Yeah, wow, see that on the LNL replay? There's no foul there. Maybe she hit her in the face, I don't know. Didn't look like it to me. I'm a little further away, but that LNL camera had a pretty good look at that.
So Eagles struggling at the free throw line.
Basically, the Eagles have been struggling all over the place. 4 minutes left, just under 4 minutes left in the half, and down by 16, 15.
So gets the roll there.
Tori Ross pushes the ball up the floor.
Good move down in the low.
Blake tries to go before she receives the ball all the way. And Weaver going into the hole and going to shoot some free throws. So here you see on the LNL replay, she draws the contact too. Must have been a foul outside just a little bit there.
Yeah, and Becca Carroll just couldn't get her feet set and just kind of plowed into her a little bit.
Ute Tribal Enterprises is proud to sponsor VTV's live coverage of Uinta Basin High School basketball.
So she hits both of her free throws.
And just a high zone.
Little 2-on-1 here.
Weaver finds
nice left
Kennedy
hand.
Ross, and that's easy. That's easy buckets.
That's a good left hand by Ross.
Oh! They're gonna call that one on Weaver. Elisa Weaver. How do you say her name?
Where are we at? Number 21. Aislinn.
Aislinn's like, no, I didn't get that.
But great
And there
pressure.
you see on the LNL replay, no foul there. No foul. That came off her knee. She didn't hit with her hands at all.
So Megan Edwards.
Her 1-on-1 misses. Kennedy Ross the rebound over to Tori.
Good pass.
And Tori's just pushing the ball up the floor.
Oh, she can't finish. So Eagles with the push now.
And Blake gets that call, and they're calling it pretty dang tight. Let's see what we can see on the LNL replay here. That's going to be 2 free throws.
That'll send Jessica Henstra to the line.
Yeah,
Kinda tough on that angle.
She leaves her feet, though, and it's easy to call when you're an official. Moon Lake Electric, in operation since 1938. Owned by the people they serve. Moon Lake is a cooperative, not privately owned. Providing power to the area since 1938. Find and like them on Facebook.
Reagan Anderson checks in. And she'll come in and get a
quick
rebound.
Tori is just pushing the ball forward.
Good dish down low. Oh, and that's going to be off.
Weaver lost it. Ellison Weaver lost it, but it went off of an ALA player, and another 3 subs coming in. So Union's just going to stay fresh and keep kids in and out and take turns with it. Looks like number 11 in there, Liz Costello. Liz is sophomore. So younger players getting some extra time here.
Nice move.
Wow, Regan, that was a great look.
Good left hand.
And another rebound.
She's
so
relentless.
2 rebounds and some free throws coming.
So she is checking in off the bench, trying to get some action in here, John.
Ashley Regional Medical Center is a level 4 trauma center. This means there is a dedicated trauma team with extensive training to assist you with trauma cases in the ER. That's always nice to know we have such a great facility there. Any problems, you know you can go there and get taken care of.
Definitely. So she'll hit 1 out of 2 there. So backing off the pressure a little bit now, still picking them up right about half court.
It's just a little different pressure too. You know, it's man-to-man, half court. And just full, tenacious pressure on the ball. And if your player doesn't have the ball, they do a little switching, it looks like, but try to get back to their own.
Oh,
and she just chuck it up there.
Yeah, and that's Becca Carroll. She'll get 2 points on the board.
Becca
out of that
just swung it and threw it off the bank. That's another banker.
Oh, and they're going to get tied up there.
2 officials have that as a jump. It's going to stay with Union. Cougar basketball. Got a little play they're running here.
I love a good out-of-bounds play.
That one was just to get the ball in, but they went right to Regan. And Regan has another good look. Not as on as some games, she's just on fire. Just a little bit harder to get your game going when you're subbing this much too, though. So sometimes being up is a little more challenging than not. So good to learn how to play that way. Tori Ross.
That.
You know, I thought she was going to go around the back pass, and then she took it to the hole.
It was there. It was there.
And that's what it looked like she was doing. Oh, she just gets hammered.
In the NBA, that's almost a flagrant up by the neck area.
The Savage family founded the company in 1946 with a single truck hauling coal and timber in Utah. Today, they are a leader in the supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries, including electric power generation, coal production, oil refining, railroad, chemical, oil-filled downhole surfaces, and other industries. Thanks to all our sponsors.
Yeah, couldn't do it without them. Oh, off the mark on that second free throw. Ellie Tavor checks in for the Eagles.
So it's 28-9 with about a minute and a half left. And there's a rebound from the sophomore, Liz. You know, one thing about passing to Tori Ross is you're going to get it back. She does a good job of finding her teammates to make sure they want to pass to her.
No, great leadership from her, dishing the ball, looking to get everybody involved.
And that's what makes a great point guard, leadership.
It really does.
And there's like 3/4 floor, just man to man. And I wonder if coach said, you play good man?
Oh, and that's takes one right off the chin there. Little miscommunication. And she'll shake and bake. And that one's for the highlight reel there. That was beautiful. That's JC Bastion.
JC's just like, I'm telling you, coach told him, if you play good D, you could stay in. She's playing good D. Tori Ross with a little steal.
So little ticky-tack foul on 15 there. So she's going to pick one up. That's
Tori Ross hit that one, and I'm not sure who number 20 is for the Cougars.
They don't have her down on our.
Well, she could be Adamson or Broadhead. It's definitely a younger player, and going to go up there and take an opportunity to make a free throw.
So that's 3 fouls on. That was 3 fouls on.
And there's a great rebound from Liz.
And they're going to pound it out. Shot is up.
Tori Ross drains it. You know, she shoots pretty good percentage from 3 because she picks the right time, the right moments, the right shot.
I like this girl, John.
She's been one of my favorites to watch year in and year out for the last 3 seasons.
Great head on her shoulders. Oh, beautiful defense.
Non-stop Bastion is. She's just not going to stop. She's enjoying the heck out of this. Fun night of basketball for everyone.
Oh, and she'll get hammered.
who's not from ALA.
Becca Carroll, I believe, with the foul.
7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant is proud to sponsor VTV6's live coverage of Uinta Basin High School basketball. Next time you're in Vernal, stop by for the best food in the basin. I like her free throws. You know, she sets the ball on her right hand, and if we stick with this view, we'll be able to see it. And she just takes her left hand right off the ball. It's just well done. In fact, when I was a kid, I had to learn that I was a two-hand shooter, just a chucker. And my junior, I was told my junior year by the junior coach. He said, "If you're going to play for me, you got to shoot right." He duct taped a frisbee to my hand, so I learned how to shoot with the frisbee on my hand.
I like it.
All right, hey, there's halftime. We'll be back here in a few minutes.
Some of the most important diagnostic tools in medicine today are in the radiology department. At Ashley Regional Medical Center, there are many modalities to choose from: CAT scans, nuclear medicine, MRI, 4D ultrasound, digital mammography, bone density scanning, and a totally digital format. The technicians at Ashley Regional are highly trained and are well known for their great customer service skills. If you need an x-ray of any kind, ask your physician to send you to Ashley Regional Medical Center for quality results.
Founded in 1946 by the Savage family with a single truck, today, Savage is the leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries. We are a proud sponsor of high school sports coverage and the community here in the Uinta Basin.
That was great from the cheerleaders here at Union High School. Hey, we've got a great little spiel for you coming up here called Hype. Take a look at this.
I guess if I had to sum it up, I would think, resiliency. That's what it means to be a Union Cougar, is to be resilient. Gold mentality. It's what we look for. That's what we've kind of got going on this year. What gold mentality means is preparation, sacrifice, and effort. We believe if we bring those three things, that we're gonna be good. For me, I think that I'm failing as a coach if I'm not becoming a better person from doing what I'm doing. If I'm being uncharacteristically out of what I normally am as a person, and I can't be myself while I coach because the game's too intense, or the game or practices are not going well enough, and it just causes me to lose my character, and I act like someone who I'm not, that's what I see failure is. So, you know, when we define success, we don't look at wins and losses. We look at the relationships that we've developed with each other. We believe that it's a lifelong brotherhood that we got going on here, and you know, regardless of whatever our record is at any point in the season, if you ask me, you know, if we're having a successful season, that's what I look at. If you ask me right now, then I say, yeah, I think we're having a successful season.
Tonight we have a chance to represent in front of the very people that we represent. Don't you dare take that for granted, you understand me? If that means something, that's a really special opportunity that we have. Sacrifice. You got to ask yourself, the next 32 minutes of basketball, what are you willing to do to sacrifice for this team? Effort. You got to ask yourself, the next 32 minutes of basketball, what are you willing to give in order to come out on top? Last of all, resiliency. The capacity to recover quickly from difficulties and toughness. Okay? There'll be things that go our way, there'll be things that don't. That's how it always is in a basketball game. Okay? But you never, ever, ever let things go our way. Get your head thinking that we can be comfortable. We can never be comfortable until the game's over and we have more points than they do. Then we can be comfortable. You understand me? Okay? And don't ever, ever let things not going our way affect you. Okay? Stay in the game. Stay part of UCF. Be unified. Be confident. Be fundamental. Love each other. Love us. Love yourself. Love basketball. Let's go get a win. Come on.
Get defensive! Where's our major team? We think that things can just come to us? We gotta earn that crap, and you know it. It's different if we don't know we have to earn it. It's different if we don't have the talent to compete.
We've got height, we've got skill, we've got ball handlers, we've got shooters, we've got defenders. I think that the greatest aspect of our team is the fact that we are diverse and that we have that unity, and the two combined I think are really dangerous.
I'm Amanda Hartman. I'm the new Director of Nursing here at the Villa. Here at the Villa, it's far more than a nurse-patient relationship. You truly are like a family. We have a community here, we have neighborhoods within our community, and we create lasting relationships that mirror that of our own families.
We're kind of just one big family because we're their sole providers, and we spend a lot of time with each and every resident. Even our rehab patients are here for months at a time, so we really create a family-like environment with them also.
Welcome back to Union High School, where the Cougars are leading this thing by a fair bit. I don't even know if I can do that much math. It's like 20-something points.
Yeah, definitely been a one-way game tonight, John, with that defense.
Yeah. And let's take a quick look at some highlights. You know, there was quite a few highlights to start this game. And the first one we're going to take a look at here from L&L is Ross's three-pointer. The rain. And then you see a nice layup. Bailey, just
beautiful left hand.
And great post moves. And then you see Miller with just a take. 2 and 1.
I love that, and the girls were
and
fired
then
up.
ALA from deep. A deep
And she
Banker.
did call that. I did go down there and talk to them. She said she called the bank.
Ross with a nice layup finish there. And Tori Ross with a nice little three-point drainage.
And I like that girl, John.
She's
I
fun
like
to watch,
her.
isn't she?
She is definitely fun to watch.
Super studly Tori Ross. So we're getting ready here for the second half, about a minute before we start here, Brett. What, is there any chance for ALA?
You know, it looked like Coach ran through his bench trying to find a group that could work and beat this press. And I just don't know if they have it in their bag. They've got to get settled down, though, on the offensive side. They're just too, you know, nobody's leading the team. I haven't seen anybody step up as a leader on that team.
No, and it looks like Union's going to come out with all the players that just dominated that first half.
They got their speed out there, it looks like.
Yeah, they're going to play some tough. So at post, they're going to have Blake and Anderson, and then looks like Tori Ross, Bastian, and Miller are all going to be in there.
You know,
pressuring the ball all the way up and down the floor.
And Ellie Tavort, she's got 3 fouls on her.
And there's not a whole lot of subs on this ALA team. And they instantly throw it into Miller. Did she not see the pink shoes? I mean, they start just exactly like they finished. Strong.
So Coach not happy about that.
And another steal. Miller basically causes that one.
Beautiful.
And Tori Ross goes deep into the lane, gets a nice pass, gets fouled. She's going to shoot a couple free throws.
So Megan Edwards here on the replay, you'll see Megan
the
Edwards
L&L Motor replay.
Goes up and just gets her all over the body with it.
L&L Motor, we are here for all your service and sales needs, offering pickup and delivery services of your vehicle to either our Vernal or Roosevelt location. One-stop shop for new wheels and tires, personalized accessories for your new and used vehicle, and we find you the best financing options, bank and credit union. Proudly sponsoring Basin schools and promoting students to be active in their schools.
So this is Coach Purvis for the Eagles. It's his first year coaching these girls. He says that he's the offensive coordinator for the boys football team for the last couple of years. So definitely getting a different taste of coaching, being his first time being a head coach here for the girls basketball team.
And you know, I thought she was shooting that little sky hook from about 20 feet out. Blake with a steal.
Relentless.
And she turns around and shoots an air ball because she's fouled. She's going to shoot a couple free throws.
Yeah, gets all hand and wrist on that.
Strata Networks is proud to help bring you live coverage of local sports. Enjoy reliable coverage and unbeatable speeds from the company that brings you more local cell sites than any other carrier. Nationwide 4G LTE coverage and the latest smartphone and mobile devices. Strata Networks is proud to sponsor our local high schools. They're now accepting applications for their scholarships and youth programs. Visit them online at stratanetworks.com to apply. Applications are due March 2nd, 1 month.
With the shot just off. So that shot right there would have been even more demoralizing.
How is that possible?
And she'll take the shot. Can't find any rim on that one. Looking to push the ball.
And they do push, and they push. A little Annie over for Tori Ross, getting a little excited, too open. Reagan Anderson, Blake.
And it'll stay with the Cougars.
And so everybody's getting a chance to shoot there. That's 3 shots, 3 rebounds for the Cougars. They're going to run a play called Pat Your Head. And nobody's open on Pat Your Head. That's going to be a 5-second call.
So Pat Your Head, not one of their better plays.
Yeah, usually it is, actually. But that one, they got a little lackadaisical. And they back off the defense, which, you know, it's hard to say, I want you to play the whole game, you know. Hard defense, and then to say, well, back it off a little.
And I don't know if these girls can let up. Little runner.
And there goes something the way of ALA with the rebound. Regan Anderson with a nice rebound.
Swings over, wide open. Can't she get the shot right
Blake
here in
out
the
to
corner?
Miller, to corner, to Ross, and nothing. They choose to take a 3-pointer instead of get it inside again, but that's just how they are right now.
Oh, good, beautiful defense here.
Ross,
and who's
with
it
the
going to be? Oh, and she hammers her.
Just clobbers Tori Ross.
Wow, I'm glad to see she stayed on her feet there. That was.
You see here on the L&L Motor replay, you're not knocking Tori. She may be little, but she's big in stature.
And she gets hammered.
Ashley Regional Medical Center is a level 4 trauma center. This means there is a dedicated trauma team with extensive training to assist you with trauma cases in the ER. Ashley Regional will open their new Women's Center February 2018, this month. Ashley Regional welcomes Dr. Alex Driggs, General Surgeon, to the staff at Ashley Regional as Joint Commission accredited facility. Nothing easy for ALA tonight.
Just another quick steal almost.
Ross getting her hand all over the ball.
And these poor girls are getting ran into the ground by this Cougar defense. Nice dish, left hand. Reagan Anderson.
Just does a great job of finishing that.
Good help defense. And they're going to call an offensive foul there. Beautiful
That's really
job.
good help defense.
Good job by Lindy Miller.
Miller, I think she's had an exceptional night.
And she has it. She's going to get a quick break along with the rest of almost the entire bench coming to check in.
Bailey in, Kennedy Ross in, number 22 that is, Reiser, Kaylee.
And John, I'm so impressed with the ball movement of this team.
Yeah, they're moving it like there's not another team out there almost. And you know, ALA is struggling because they don't have a very deep bench. And Union's so deep, they're going wholesale sub, you know, one team in, one team out. And so there's plenty of rest and just a tough team to beat tonight.
No, and I've noticed that this Union team has a plethora of stars. Every one of them brings something positive to the offense or defense.
Isn't that fun to watch?
And it is. I mean, these girls are feisty. I mean, on the rebounds, on the defense, not one of them lackadaisical when they're playing defense.
Bailey just goes after the ball and is relentless.
And who wants
getting
it more?
Bailey does.
Trying to push here. What's
ALA
going to happen?
Push up the ball. Oh, she gets a block. And a rebound for Kennedy Ross.
ALL just, there's a lid on the basket for them tonight. Cannot find one. 9 points of total offense from them.
And another 3-point.
Oh, that girl.
Drains it. That puts her back up to 50% tonight. 3 out of 6.
That girl can hit the 3. I like it.
She says, when you're on, guys.
And this poor ALA team is just like they are playing in the fourth quarter already. They're just getting worked on this defense.
They are, and then you see Union saddles them up there, though, and rides them all the way into the lane, gets a foul called.
Okay.
Oh, and she walks all the way back.
And
doesn't realize what she's doing, just mad at herself for that.
Just not, and it's been that kind of night for them.
Yeah, when you're struggling, it just continues.
So the whole bench over there.
That was pretty good, D. A little pressure. Deep into Bailey, out to Kennedy. 3 seconds,
3
probably.
seconds, okay. So yeah, you can just see that the Eagles just kind of demoralized. You know what I mean? Just haven't had an answer. Not one individual has kind of stepped up on this team.
There's a quick hard foul from.
Good swing, nice
Weaver.
shot, just off the mark.
Ellison, nice rebound. And then bringing the ball up, number 22, Kaylee Reiser. Kennedy Ross filling it.
Good pass.
Down to Bailey and out.
Good
oh,
ball
swinging
movement.
the ball.
Good
Just
ball movement.
swinging it.
Yeah, great ball movement.
That's like NBA style ball movement.
It really is.
Kind of getting quiet, lulled to sleep watching this. And there you see a travel. That's what I thought. I'm like, he had to call traveling, didn't he?
No, and games like this are tough, John. You lose a lot of the crowd. You'd like to see a barn burner, a battle back and forth. And
you know, it's fun to be part of a game like this on one side of it, and on the other side, it's just no fun. Bailey, that's a good hustle. You know, she makes a bad pass and jumps back inbounds to try to get it.
I like that
Doesn't
girl.
quite establish herself.
I like that girl. Little pull up, and she'll hit it.
And drains it with Reiser in her face.
So Jessica Henstra.
Kaylee over to Kennedy. Back around the horn.
Calling for the ball. Oh, and she's off the mark.
But she gets her own rebound, so there you go.
Oh, and loses it there.
And Bailey steps up and gets that one. Oh, and they're going to call a travel on Ellison Weaver. That was hard for me.
So what do we got here checking in? I haven't seen these girls. Have we seen these girls yet?
Let's see.
So they're wearing different uniforms. They don't have the same uniforms.
I
Are they
don't
freshmen?
see 00 on our list. I don't see number 25 on our list. So a couple of young players coming up, getting some minutes in, kind of fun. Kennedy Ross with a nice steal.
So let's pay attention to them, John. Yeah, definitely coach has them in training. Not quite sure who they are on the roster, but interested to see what they can do.
It's a good way to gain some confidence. Getting just a little varsity time just helps your
definitely.
mind.
Oh, definitely. Oh, good toughness there. She tries to push it up, and that ball has some kind of lubricant on it. They cannot get the handle on it.
And a deep three.
And she'll hit it.
Nothing but net.
Becca Carroll.
Becca Carroll's made some pretty crazy shots tonight.
She has definitely been one of the girls that stands out on this ALL team to me.
In a game where it's hard to stand out, she really has. The Cougars look a little bit out of sorts.
Yep,
so coach calls a timeout. He's feeling the same thing. Hey, we'll take a quick timeout as well.
Founded in 1946 by the Savage family with a single truck, today, Savage is the leader in supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries. We are a proud sponsor of high school sports coverage and the community here in the Uinta Basin.
Welcome back to Union High School, where the Cougars are playing pretty dang good, up 32 points on ALA. And got some young players in, trying to sort a few things out. And they get a nice open look. Kennedy Ross, another three-point attempt, and NAI over.
She's off the mark.
She missed everything that time.
She's shaking her head. She says, I'm sorry, guys. Dang it. There was a little heat check for her. Looked like a setup play Coach drew up for her.
It was. And then she steals the ball, and she dives on the ground.
Look at the hustle there.
All three players on the ground. Good hustle.
I love it. I love it.
Kennedy Ross going to play post point guard.
And Kennedy Ross, she's got some height to her.
But she plays outside, so that could go well if she wants to play a little college ball.
Definitely. Calling for the ball. Oh, and just couldn't get a hand on it. Yeah, she's got great size to her. Has a great shot.
A lot of confidence, too. Oh, geez. Way deep. Hey, that's the end of the third quarter. We'll be right back.
Come to 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant, longest running restaurant in Vernal, with that home-style cooking you love. We're here to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we also cater events, with prices you just can't beat. Stop in the gift shop and get something special while you're here. Locally owned in downtown Vernal since 1933. Like us on Facebook and go to 711ranchrestaurant.com, and we'll see you soon.
Welcome back to Union High School. The Cougars playing their game. Couple of subs in. Went to a 2-3 zone. Try to change things up a little. Miller, nice hustle. That is good hustle. What is her name again?
Becca Carroll.
Nice job. She ends up throwing that one away, but diving on the floor, doing what she do. Miller passing that around to the younger number 00, Tori Ross, inside number 25. Oh, and the sky hook.
Couldn't
coming
seal
out
that
of
one
nowhere.
up.
Little corkscrew sky hook.
Good screen. Wide open in the corner.
Corner three, and she gets hit. We're going to take 3 shots.
So that's one of the rookies coming in.
If we're going to take 3 shots, I might take 3 shots myself. Moon Lake Electric, in operation since 1938. Owned by the people they serve. Moon Lake is a cooperative, not privately owned. Providing power to the area since 1938. Find and like them on Facebook. Ute Tribal Enterprises is proud to sponsor VTV6's live coverage of Uinta Basin High School basketball. And 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant is proud to sponsor VTV6's live coverage of Uinta Basin High School basketball. Next time you're in Vernal, stop by for the best food in the basin. See? 3.
Good
1,
job.
2, 3.
Good job, John.
Of our great sponsors, and she drains that one. Miller pushing it. Oh, pushes it hard.
Beautiful
Ellison,
pass.
And she finds Tori Ross underneath for an easy layup.
That was beautiful. She sets the play, cuts down the back door there.
I don't know how they saw that. That was awesome.
These girls are on fire tonight. Shot goes up, just off the mark. She'll get a rebound.
Long shot, long rebound, and she gets a second shot, a little over. Number 25 with the rebound, pushes it to Miller.
Look at these guys release.
Everybody wants a piece of that action.
And she's wide open
Ellison
on
Weaver.
the line.
That's a pretty deep shot for Ellison. ALA's going hard in there, and she's going to draw a foul. Draws that foul on 00.
Was that Broadhead?
That was Madeline Broadhead. We heard the live announcer announce that here in the
pushing the ball.
Jim.
Good little hesitation.
Oh, and they'll wave it off, say she's on the ground.
They give you that in the NBA. They'd give you that in the NBA.
They probably give you that in college, and
no continuation
and
on that one.
In a 5A, 6A state playoff game, you're going to get that one. But here tonight, up by 32, Tori doesn't get that one. So maybe that's Adamson and Broadhead going out. We know it's Broadhead.
Oh, look at that beautiful play there drawn up by Coach.
Another three-pointer for Tori Ross.
The execution of that play. Good job, Tori.
Just fun to watch. This girls team, the whole team is fun to watch.
They are. They have, the whole team is just filled with assets.
So they should be winning tonight for a region championship, but
oh, and she's going to pick up her 4th foul.
But not without effort. Tori Ross going to shoot a couple free throws. So Union losing that game makes it so they have to win-win, and makes it just a little different challenge for themselves.
So who do we got coming in and out? So those girls check out.
That's the last you're going to see of those.
I think so, yeah. They came in and came out. Oh, and she's wide open in the corner. Didn't see her.
Blake playing point guard, taking it to the hole. And no foul call. Just look at Anderson. Regan Anderson. And I'm not sure if she goes by Regan or Reagan.
Anyway, relentless on the defense.
Jeez.
These girls preparing for playoff postseason basketball nonetheless.
And then they own their destiny. They are in control. Nice rebound, number 2-0.
And we never did find out who number 20 was.
No. It's either Adamson or not. We're going to shoot some free throws, 1-on-1.
Cheerleaders getting the crowd fired up here. And she's the one that shoots those beautiful free throws that you like.
Yeah, just takes her hand right off, one hands that thing. Nice rebound, Reagan Anderson.
Oh, nice
into
pass.
Reagan. Outside, inside, outside. That's a good three-point shot. Whenever you go inside, outside, yeah, she wants more playing time.
And she's a junior. Good pass. Oh, and just
and just panic. You know,
she had a wide
just
open
panicked.
one in the corner.
No communication, no talk, no help from each other. Just a strugglesome night for ALA.
Good defense.
It goes out of bounds on number 11, Liz Costello. Had a little hiccup there, Brett.
It's all that clean living, John. Oh, and they're swarming her. Good
There's
little
three
dish
on
in
her.
there. Nice.
And number 2-4, Jessica Henstra, knocks down a little 12-foot jumper.
Henstra doing good. She's got 7 points. Oh, great move.
Blake with a nice post move. She's going to get fouled and going to take some free throws here. You'll see on the LNL replay. What a great play. Just steps in, back, and just gets hammered.
Good power move.
The Savage family founded the company in 1946 with a single truck hauling coal and timber in Utah. Today they are a leader in the supply chain management solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our customers across a variety of industries, including electric power generation, coal production, oil refining, railroad chemical, oil field downhole service, and other industries.
So, John, what's the scoop with the new school being built here?
It's ready to go.
Is it? Are they all in?
I don't know. They're still here, but it's close.
So will this gymnasium still be here, or do they have a new gymnasium?
They have a new gymnasium. They have a new football field.
I haven't been over there.
I haven't either. I watched right here a little bit of how good it is. You can see on some of the trailers that we put out there that you can see the stadium. Nice turf field. And there you go.
Oh!
A foul on Regan Anderson.
I like number 23 for the Cougars as well. That J.C. Bastion.
Yeah, Bastion's played really good tonight.
She's a feisty little fireball. I like that. No, was out in Tabiona a couple weeks ago, and they just got a brand new facility built out there.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. I heard it's nice.
It is super nice.
You know, they had the worst, one of the worst high school basketball gyms in the state.
Did they?
It looked like an old church. You know, you had the stage on one end.
Okay.
And nowhere to sit. You know, there was just only the stage seating. So that they're going to really be happy with that. And they love their basketball over there.
No, and from all of the places I've been to here in the Basin, that's hands down one of the best facilities I've seen. It is awesome.
Excellent.
Couldn't believe it. It was tucked out there in the middle of nowhere, that beautiful facility.
They made it a community center, so.
And that's what they were saying. So it was really great to see that they got that built out there. Oh, nice rebound.
And no foul called there. Just a block.
So here is the head tapper.
Pat your head.
Can they execute here?
A little
Gets
better
it
than
to the
last
corner.
time.
Looking to swing it over to the other corner. And she'll take the shot. No, just comes up short. Oh, and she says, I'll take that.
And they're going to call it a jump ball and give it back to the Cougars.
That's my girl, Bastion again. That girl is tough. I feel bad for her brothers.
Between her, Miller, and Tori Ross, they have just dominated the ALA. And as well as Reiser.
Definitely. Nice shot in the corner, but comes up short.
But just another rebound for Blake.
Oh, beautiful
with
rebound.
With the
and
putback.
That girl has some agility to her.
I believe she has a sister who played at Salt Lake Community College.
Does she?
Did. I'm not sure that she does anymore.
She's got a great athletic body, and the agility moving that ball loved it.
So many fouls late in this game. And she drains that one.
You know, and it looks like Coach, you know, really trying to mix things up, get some of these other younger players involved and trying some new things, and rightfully so with the score being 55-21.
Oh, and she missed that second one, but
beautiful rebound, but can't get the finish.
That was Becca Carroll with the nice rebound to put back.
Oh. Good penetration there.
Regan Anderson looking for someone everywhere.
And she's wide open. Nice shot. 22.
Reiser. Kaylee.
Little head fake, nothing there.
But just good defense, just still good zone defense. 2-3 zone, kind of backing it off, but still high pressure. They just can't not pressure. That's what they're coached.
Yeah, these girls, the ALA team struggling to penetrate this defense all night.
Just another foul. L&L Motors, we are here for all your service and sales needs, offering pickup and delivery service of your vehicle to either our Vernal or Roosevelt location. One-stop shop for new wheels and tires, personalized accessories for your new or used vehicle. And we find you the best financing options, banks and credit unions. Proudly supporting Basin schools and promoting students to be active in their schools.
So Anderson and Costello check out and get a breather. Bailey Willie checks back in.
The bank has closed.
Oh, and they're going to call a travel.
And there's a quick travel. Ellison tried to go before she that's not Ellison, excuse me.
Weaver.
That's the other Weaver.
So see a little out of bounds play here. Oh, and just can't get a hand on it.
Bailey steals that
She's gonna
one.
push, and that's gonna be, how many fouls is that gonna be now on Becca Carroll? Well, that'll be her 4th, I believe.
They only have her for 3, so you've been just like adding extra fouls for her all night long.
I think they're going easy on her.
Something. Nice shot. Strata Networks is proud to help bring you live coverage of local sports. Enjoy reliable coverage and unbeatable speeds from the company that brings you more local cell sites than any other carrier. Nationwide 4G LTE coverage and the latest smartphones and mobile devices.
So free throws by the Cougars all night. Doing a great job hitting down those free throws.
Anytime you score 60 points in a prep basketball game of any kind, it's pretty good, but especially a girls' game.
Yeah,
And,
these girls rocking and rolling tonight.
Becca's going to shoot a couple free throws as well.
And they've had their foot on the throttle and have not let up, John, here on the L&L Monster replay.
No, if they were driving a four-wheeler, their thumb would just about be falling off right now.
Oh, definitely. They've taped it up a long time ago.
Ashley Regional Medical Center is a level 4 trauma center. This means there is a dedicated trauma team with extensive training to assist with trauma cases in the ER. Ashley Regional will open the new medical women's center this month. Ashley Regional welcomes Dr. Alex Driggs, a general surgeon, to the staff.
So 2 minutes left in regulation, and you're starting to see the stands fill up here for the next game.
In anticipation of the boys' game.
So good ball movement. Good inside. Ooh, and beautiful,
Wow.
beautiful move.
Just a good pass and a good finish.
That was a beautiful move underneath. And the defense.
Non-stop relentless. And pretty dang good rebounding too. Kennedy Ross with that one. Reiser to number 20 to Bailey. Back out. Number 20 with a three-pointer. Nothing doing.
Coach Hoops definitely going to sleep good tonight.
Oh, that's a good effort. Good effort. Number 24 there on ALA, Jessica Henstra. She's kind of holding her hamstring, like maybe she pulled it a little bit.
No, and these girls shorthanded, and coaches needed them all night. Posting up down there in the middle, but just a little arid pass.
And wayward the ball goes.
So got some subs checking in here now. Maybe get a round of applause for senior two.
Coach has done a really good job of getting everybody to play reasonable minutes.
He really has. He does a great job. That's one of the hardest parts of being a coach, is subs and making sure everybody gets adequate playing time and still being able to keep the lead.
The lead has not been in question tonight. Ute Travel Enterprises is proud to sponsor VTV6's live coverage of Una Basin High School basketball. Nice steal.
Beautiful
big
dish.
Push. And a battle.
Oh, look at the feistiness out of her, John. Who was that?
Weaver.
Weaver, that girl. She's got some fight in her. I like it.
Nice camera work there for the L&L Motor replay. Little travel, but nothing to it. Nice effort. Look at her, just nonstop. Up by 30-something and just diving on the floor.
And that's Vanessa Villagrana checking in for
Bailey
the first time
with a good
tonight.
rebound.
So under 10 now, looking to get the last shot off.
Maybe not a shot. Kennedy Ross.
Oh, and she feels like she was fouled. No call. And that is ball game, John.
Just a great game Well done, Lady Cougars. Hey, stick around. We got a boys game coming up.
At Strata Networks, we believe that today's children are tomorrow's future. Each year, we award nearly $50,000 in scholarships to graduating seniors. Sponsor a group of juniors to attend the UREA Youth Leadership Challenge at Snow College. And send a group of students to explore Washington, D.C. as part of the FRS Youth Tour. This year, one of those students could be you. Apply now for scholarships and youth programs at stratanetworks.com.
We're greedy. We want to win it all. We want to be the best. We've got to be strong. You got to be fast. And you got to have a gas tank that's so deep that you can't be broken.